Hello everyone, welcome. So Saturn is now in Aries. It is May 25th and it will stay in Aries until September 1st, 2025. And then it will officially go into Aries on February 15th, 2025 until April 13th, 2028. I mean, this is an important transit for Saturn. Mostly because it will be having a lot of aspects with the outer planets that are also going to be moving into different elements. First is going to be Neptune. It is conjuncting Neptune in Aries, which is amazing for making those dreams come true in the area of your life where you have Aries. Then Saturn will be sextiling Uranus in Gemini, and that is going to be an air and fire type of energy. I really like this. It's fresh, it's new, and sextiles really move when you move. So it is going to be a great experience, I think, with Saturn moving into Aries and then Uranus going into Gemini shortly after. Saturn will also have a conversation and is sextiling Pluto, which is newly in Aquarius. I mean, there's a lot of air energy for Saturn. I like that with Saturn being in Aries, which is mostly a fire placement. It's really an impulsive energy. The fact that it is talking to both the air sign placement, which is Aquarius and Gemini, shows me that there's not going to be as much as an impulsive push because there is some type of reflection, looking at things in a different perspective. I think Saturn talking to these two planets in air sign is allowing Saturn to get wisdom and understanding and a download of how to naturally move its physical energy without having to go against the grain because it's making a lot of good aspects to these outer planets, and I like that. It will be squaring Cancer. Saturn in Aries will be squaring Jupiter in Cancer. But I do feel like this is going to be something that is going to be an assistance to the Saturn energy because now we have another element, which is the element of water. So we have already Saturn talking in a fire element to air placements, and we have it talking to Aries and other in Aries and other fire places. So I feel like there's a good blend here for Saturn in Aries as it transits. And it's going to be a great time to really look at our desire nature and how we can get the ball rolling in that area. There could be some conversation or look around masculinity and the masculine approach or the Martian approach to things, relationships, dynamics with men, the army, military, anything that has to deal with soldiers can also go through a change or a shift. There could be some new findings or new research with Neptune and Uranus talking to Saturn in maybe trying to figure out some situations with men's health or men's sexual health and assisting them in that area. Getting real serious about maybe violence in relationships, violence in general overall. That can be a theme that we can be looking at with Saturn and Aries. Because this transit is going to be opposite Venus, it can affect the relationships for sure. If you have any planets in Libra, if you have any planets in Taurus, this will be something that will also affect your relationship dynamics and looking at how to kind of cut and refine those areas of your life. Like if there's relationships that are not working, it will be time to kind of cut that off. And if it's the opposite, where it's time to commit in a relationship, you can see that these are going to be the things that are going to be highlighted with this Saturn in Aries. Overall, I do think that this is going to be an amazing transit for self-discovery. And when you were a kid, you know, what did you really want to do before the world came in and told you that you couldn't do it? And how can you channel that energy constructively now in a very mature way to still be able to live from your desires without having to neglect your responsibilities? So this is one of the themes that I'm really seeing with this Saturn in Aries transit. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.